Accused of having drugged and killed over a dozen Western tourists in Asia, Charles Shabairaj had a way with his victims. His charm didn't stop at entrapping his victims. Even in jail, he had quite a female fan following. He married his lawyer's daughter while serving time in Nepal. The charming killer has won the attention of filmmakers as well. Randeep Hooda portrays this enigmatic character in Main or Charles, releasing on Friday, October 30, 2015. By the age of 29, Ramirez had already killed 13 people. He was charged with 13 murders, 5 attempted murders, 11 sexual assaults and 14 burglaries. But all of this didn't deter his female admirers, one of whom wrote him over 75 love letters in 3 years and eventually married him. Bundy is considered to be the most charming serial killer in history. He raped and mutilated many women. He confessed to having killed 30, though the exact number remains unknown. His modus operandi was to plaster his forearm and approach women in parking lots asking for help. He would then take them to an isolated place where he would mutilate and rape them and have sex with their corpses. Presenting the handsome necrophilic psychopath. This breathtakingly gorgeous man is classified as a spree killer. He was first sent to jail at the age of 19 for theft. However, after that he spent 6 months in jail every year on some account or another. He is accused of having killed 19 people. His method of murder: strangulation. Dahmer killed, mutilated, cooked, ate, and had sex with the dead bodies of around 17 men and boys. His last potential victim figured out his game and alerted the police, who caught him. He was beaten to death by a fellow inmate 2 years after imprisonment. Dahmer killed, mutilated, cooked, ate, and had sex with the dead bodies of around 17 men and boys. His last potential victim figured out his game and alerted the police, who caught him. He was beaten to death by a fellow inmate 2 years after imprisonment. Cult leader and head of the Manson family, a quasi-commune of the original hippie generation of California, Charles Manson killed 9 people over a period of 5 weeks. When he went to prison, his followers and fans were undeterred and rather disappointed. There is a disturbing trend in Japan. There are websites on which lonely people who are afraid of dying alone sign pacts with strangers to die together. Maeu, who suffers from paraphilic psychosexual disorder, had a strong urge to watch a face in agony. He lured his victims with the promise of dying together, but instead killed them and watched them die. Robert's victims were hitchhikers. He would offer them a ride, charm them and seduce them. He would then take them to his torture chamber. Yes, he had a torture chamber, where he would rape, torture, and kill his victims. Known as the British Jeffrey Dahmer, Nilsson was a killer and a necrophiliac. He would take men out on dates and seduce them to come back home with him. He would then kill them and preserve their bodies, which he would place at various spots in his house. He killed because he was lonely. He was convicted on 6 counts of murder and 2 of attempted murder.